saw in Canada. He's Canadian. They sent him down to us. Here is Joe Hollingsworth. Let's have a fine hand for our Canadians.
Museum London and the London Black Heritage Council will be holding the Black History Month opening ceremony. The opening ceremony allows for the community to reflect, learn, and celebrate the contributions and stories of London's vibrant Black community and history.
Well, it's important to remind people of the contributions of the Black community in this country for hundreds of years. Although it's the coldest and shortest month of the year, we take it gladly, and we try to educate, uplift, and inform people about what's happening in the community, not just in February, but throughout the year. But we focus a lot on Black History Month because I think people have come to expect that there are things happening, and we want to sort of educate people a bit more about our history.
Only last year was Black history made mandatory in Ontario curriculums, and unfortunately, much of the history is either forgotten or erased. Black Lives Lived Here, London Family Photos features many Black figures from the 1910s to 1960s, such as tap dancer Joey Hollingsworth, Barry Housen, the first Black man on a Canadian national basketball team, and much more.
There's a photo here of the elite softball team, and they're an all-Black women's team from 1923, and at that time, based on de facto racial segregation, that whites did not play with Blacks on teams. And sometimes people don't know that about our history. So there's a lot of kind of history that, unless we kind of met and spoke with these folks and learned about community stories, the wider London might not be aware of the history of the resilience and some of the more difficult stories.
When asking about the impact the Black community has had on London, Ontario, Carl said it was interesting because the Black community has been here for so long.
Impact is an interesting word. I think that we have been in this community for hundreds of years. Our impact is felt specifically around how communities have responded to other diverse peoples. I think having people who, as an example, who've escaped slavery in the US and came to Canada, it made Canada a bit more receptive to other sort of refugees and people who've come to London. London has been a hub for people who are new to the country, no matter how they came. And I think part of the impact of London's Black community is to also open our arms to newcomers in this community. Black history is Canadian history. Although we recognize this month as Black history, we've been in Canada for a long time. It's Canadian history. The difference is it's not been in history books, but it is a history.
The Black History Month opening ceremony will be happening on Saturday at Museum London, with many more events to follow. XFM News, Joshua Chen.